Here's something couples moving in together should discuss. Are we ready to live together? And how are we going to split and handle the cost of this new living arrangement? Now, according to the Mic.com, close to 30% of couples break up after living together for 3 years, and 14% never make it past the first year of living together. Now, some things you may want to consider before moving in is, you know, how will you split the rent, who pays for the groceries, and what do we do with the apartment and things that we brought together if we split up.
That is true.
Now, I want to say something, because I'm a numbers person. They say 30% don't make it after 3 years, but that means 70% make it. That's a big difference.
Let's not focus on the negative.
Because that's why I always want to get you But ladies, do you think couples should wait? How long do you think couples should wait before moving in together? And should financial rules be laid out before moving in with your man? Y'all the experts. I'm going to let y'all talk this.
No, I'm going to take a back seat with you, Lonnie, because I want to know what you ladies think. Because when I was dating Freddie, we didn't move in together.
Neither did I with Adam.
Dang.
We didn't move in.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know where you are, but I regret that because when we moved in together, there was a lot of things you men do that I wasn't ready for.
You had never lived with a man before?
I have, but it's not about another man. I haven't lived with Freddie before. So I was trying to be the good girl. I was trying to keep my kitty in its little pocket, and I was trying to be the good. And I just didn't, I didn't get married. I didn't want to, I didn't want to get tempted. So we didn't.
What you mean, the kitty in the pocket?
We're a kitty cat.
We didn't.
We're a kitty cat.
My kitty cat.
Why were you keeping your kitty in the pocket with your husband at home?
I kept my kitty to myself. Yes, I was celibate before we got married.
Got it.
But if you live together and you go to bed,
it's very easy.
It's hard. It's hard. Okay, I'm gonna be real.
Be real.
Yeah. It was real hard because boys do things that I wasn't used to.
Yeah, it is.
And so it's different.
It is challenging, but I wouldn't regret my decision.
So honestly. I regret it. I want to know. Today I would tell a couple.
What
are
y'all doing?
I would say live together.
But first I want to know, why do you regret it?
Because people are different when you live together. When you live together, and how that man is when he lets it all out, how I am when I let it all out. You know what I'm saying? You just get comfortable.
He had not seen all those things?
Not when you live together.
Did you just flip up your babe?
I did. Because, girl, women, you take out your pasties, you take out your bra, and you just let it all out.
He had not seen all of that before?
Did you guys ever have sleepovers? Be honest, Jeannie.
We had sleepovers, but it's not like living together. I don't care what you say. You can sleep over with each other. You can Netflix and chill, but it's nothing like living with a person.
So I have to ask you. Since we're being really real.
Yes.
What was he doing? That was so...
It's not just him. It was me, too.
What were you doing?
Honestly, it's getting used to the rhythm of living with someone else. And sometimes the rhythm is not what you expected.
Let me know.
Yeah,
Not sexually. I'm not talking about that, Lonnie. Sorry to bore you. No, I'm just saying I feel like when you get married that first year, you're kind of figuring each other out.
Yes.
For me, honestly, this was the biggest thing. I loved sleeping by myself. I had my big bed. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, girl, you let your legs
pillow,
just go.
And not only that, our times of getting up was different. I didn't have a regular job when we first got married, so I used to sleep in a lot. And he would get up at 5 a.m. and I'd be like, dang it, now I'm up. You know what I mean?
This is
just
true.
little things like that would bug me. It doesn't matter, honestly, how long y'all been together or how long y'all been living together.
Right.
Once you get married, that's when you truly know who that person is. That's what I believe.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. It's like something happens and everything comes out. And here's another thing. Statistically, you guys, I read up on this. Statistically, it's so weird. It's interesting, and I tried to figure it out. They say, hear me out, they say that people who live together before they get married actually have a higher divorce rate. However, people that live together that's been engaged are the same. Isn't that interesting? I feel like, because maybe they've been living together for a while, and then when they do get married, they're like, forget this. I lived with him before. I don't want to go through that.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Right.
Whereas people who are engaged, been living together, or people who have waited, they're like, you know what? I invested in this, and I'm going to try my hardest to make this work.
Yeah.
And that's what I've realized. That's what I've realized.
Wow.
And that's statistics.
Yes.
This isn't me. This isn't, my opinion, but it's really interesting. It's
Okay.